Hi! In this video, I'm going to hopefully teach you how to flutter tongue if you're someone who has never been able to do a Spanish R like me. Up until recently, like a few months ago, I thought it was impossible and I would never learn. I'd asked Spanish teachers, I'd asked flute professors. When I was touring different colleges, one of the things I'd ask a flute professor is I'd say, if you can teach me how to roll my R, then I'll just sign up for the college immediately. And nobody could. I scoured the internet, I tried to find tutorials, everything was sort of like anatomy based and it was all not helpful. So today I'm going to teach you how I learned to do it by myself because I think it was pretty easy once I figured it out. So the main point of focus is starting without the flute, and it's really thinking about the back of the throat rather than the tongue. I sort of think like one way to think about it is like a snore noise. Feel that vibration down here, and then gradually try to push it up. If you're doing it right and you feel like you're doing a snore or a growl of sorts, and it's gonna eventually end up not being a growl, but if you're doing this growl, you'll feel some vibration around here, and hopefully you'll feel the very back of your tongue being touched. And then what you want to do is gradually over time, and this took me a few days maybe, of constantly doing it, is pushing that forward. Just thinking about pushing that sound forward. I like to think of going from like to a ka. Ka is right here, and then gradually trying to get as close to ta in the front of my mouth as possible. So I worked my way up from something like this to, and you can see the front of my tongue isn't vibrating, the back of my tongue is vibrating, and like the middle of my tongue is vibrating. Once you get that, you can transition over to the instrument, and it takes a while to figure out how do you sustain that air pressure with your embouchure, but eventually, if you just keep working at it, you'll figure it out and you'll get a nice flutter. Sometimes you'll see that it's like more disruptive, and if that's happening, it's usually your mouth is open a bit too wide, or you're still backing your throat too much and you just need to push it forward a bit. So yeah, there you go.